Alright, when last we saw each other, I had prepped this razor. I had honed this razor from a 1K Kyocera to the soft Arkansas. Now I want to look at the scratch pattern on this blade, fix that in my mind so that I know what's going on here. And we have a Smith's Hard Arkansas Stone, standard hard, soapy water. Let's go to work. Still using a bit of forward torque. Watching the water. If you watch the water, remember I did a rolling X. Look at the water. It was missing the heel. Look at the water on the heel now. It's rolling right up that heel. Why? I'm not doing a rolling X because I'm graduating the pressure across the blade. The edge as I honing, that is enough on this particular blade to manage that without issues. Now I will, and I can feel grit on this stone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse the stone off really, really good and rub it with my hand. Immediately, if you feel grit, stop and clean that off of the stone. I'm going to rinse the razor really well as well. And then I'm going to look at the edge. Didn't mean to bump the camera, sorry. Under a loop and make sure I did not damage the edge in any way, because if I did, I'll have to go back to the soft Arkansas. So that looks pretty good to me. I don't see anything. There's a slight bit of something here at the heel, but not enough to matter. I wiped that with my finger. Let me look at it again now. Yeah, there's the barest hint of it trying to form like a jagged edge or chips, but not so bad that this hard Arkansas won't take care of it just fine. I don't need to go back. And I mean just the finest. It looks like at the heel there's almost like a little bit of hair. You know what I mean? That's all it is. And so, but you have to, on any stone, you should be kind of careful with that. But on an Arkansas stone, or any kind of finishing stone, like your 12K Naniwa, which seems to be kind of the standard. Anytime you feel any kind of grit up underneath a stone, you want to stop and fix that. Because otherwise it'll ruin your edge. On a knife or something like that, it's not as critical, but you still should. Anytime you feel anything funky up under the edge of a blade, whatever it is you're sharpening or honing, stop and fix that. But under the edge of a straight razor, that edge, the edge of a straight razor, when you place that edge up against your face, the smoothness of that edge is everything. I'm going to use toilet paper because I know it should be clean. And I'm just wiping off the soap because it's slick. And I'm not doing any kind of lap count here. What I'm doing is honing until it feels right and until it looks right under a loop. Alright, I want to check this. It feels lovely when it cuts arm hair, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to back off the torque. And I'm going to go an estimate of about 40 strokes. I still got a very light torque toward the edge of the razor, but not very much. Alright, let's check it again, but I believe we're done. Yeah. And I don't know if you can see that or not, because I don't have as strong of a light, but you can turn that bevel in such a way that you can see how even that is and where it's not even. So, alright, stay tuned for the next session. We'll go to a translucent